In a world already trembling with uncertainty, a new alliance is emerging. Russia and Iran, two nations with a history of animosity towards the West, are growing closer. This partnership, forged in the fires of shared interests and mutual distrust of the United States, has the potential to reshape the geopolitical landscape. From the battlefields of Ukraine to the volatile Middle East, the impact of this alliance is being felt across the globe. This partnership is not just about military cooperation or economic ties. It represents a fundamental challenge to the existing world order. The question on everyone's mind is, what does this alliance mean for the future? Is this the beginning of a new Cold War, a multipolar world with new centers of power? Or is it a marriage of convenience, destined to crumble under the weight of its own contradictions? The answers to these questions will have profound consequences for all of us. At the heart of the Russia-Iran alliance lies a cold, hard reality war. Since Russia's incursion into Ukraine in 2022, Iran has emerged as a key military backer. The Islamic Republic has supplied Russia with hundreds of Shahed-136 drones, low-cost but effective weapons that have wreaked havoc on Ukrainian infrastructure and cities. These drones, dubbed mopeds for their distinctive engine noise, have become a constant menace for Ukrainian civilians and soldiers alike. But the flow of weapons is not one-sided. Russia, eager to secure Iran's support, has reportedly promised advanced weaponry in return, including Su-35 fighter jets and S-400 air defense systems. This exchange of arms not only deepens the bond between the two nations, but also has direct consequences for the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The influx of Iranian weapons helps Russia prolong the war, while the prospect of acquiring Russian military technology strengthens Iran's hand in the region. Looming over this alliance is the specter of nuclear proliferation. Russia, already a nuclear power, has been instrumental in supporting Iran's controversial nuclear program. Moscow played a crucial role in building the Bushehr nuclear power plant, Iran's first, and continues to supply it with fuel. This cooperation, while framed as peaceful, raises serious concerns about Iran's ability to enrich uranium to weapons-grade levels. The International Atomic Energy Agency, or IAEA, has repeatedly expressed concerns about Iran's nuclear activities, and the possibility of Tehran developing a nuclear weapon is a major source of tension in the Middle East and beyond. Russia's involvement in Iran's nuclear program adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. It emboldens Iran in its standoff with the West and raises the stakes of any potential conflict. The alliance between Russia and Iran is not just about weapons and nuclear technology. It's also a strategic partnership aimed at challenging the United States' dominance in the Middle East. Iran, with its strategic location and influence over various Shia militias in the region, is a valuable ally for Russia in its quest to counter American power. Russia sees Iran as a key player in its efforts to reshape the regional order. Joint military drills, like the recent naval exercises in the Gulf of Oman involving China, send a clear message. Russia and its allies are a force to be reckoned with in the Middle East. For Iran, the alliance with Russia offers a shield against potential U.S. aggression and a way to break free from its international isolation. Section 5. The price of partnership: oil, trade, and sanctions. Beyond the geopolitical chessboard, the Russia-Iran alliance has a significant economic dimension. Both countries are major oil producers, and their cooperation has the potential to disrupt global energy markets. With the West imposing sanctions on Russian oil exports, Moscow has increasingly turned to Tehran as a trading partner. Iran, itself subject to Western sanctions, has found a lifeline in Russia. The two countries have been bypassing sanctions by using alternative payment systems and currencies, boosting bilateral trade. This economic partnership not only helps both countries mitigate the impact of sanctions, but also undermines the effectiveness of Western economic pressure. Section 6. A new axis of power. The growing ties between Russia and Iran are part of a broader trend, the emergence of an anti-Western bloc. China, with its economic might and growing military prowess, is a central player in this new alignment. North Korea, a longtime pariah state, has also drawn closer to Russia and China. This emerging bloc, united by its shared opposition to the US-led world order, poses a significant challenge to the existing global power structure. It seeks to create an alternative system, one where the West no longer dictates the rules of the game. The success or failure of this endeavor will have profound consequences for the 21st century. Section 7. From Ukraine to the world, a spreading conflict? The Russia-Iran alliance has the potential to fuel instability far beyond Ukraine. Iran's support for various militant groups in the Middle East, including Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Houthis in Yemen, raises concerns about a wider escalation of regional conflicts. With Russia distracted by its war in Ukraine, Iran may feel emboldened to increase its support for these groups, potentially triggering a new wave of violence in the region. The downing of a U.S. drone by Houthi rebels in Yemen just days ago underscores the risks of escalation. Section 8. A dangerous game, the risks of alliance. While the alliance between Russia and Iran offers both countries certain advantages, it also carries significant risks. For Russia, deeper involvement with Iran could further alienate it from the West, making a diplomatic solution to the Ukraine war even more difficult. Moreover, closer ties with Tehran could entangle Moscow in regional conflicts that divert resources and attention from its core interests. For Iran, the alliance with Russia risks deepening its international isolation and making it even more reliant on a powerful but unpredictable partner. Section 9. A world on edge, the future of the Russia-Iran partnership. The burgeoning alliance between Russia and Iran is a defining development of our time. It reflects a world grappling with profound shifts in the global balance of power, where old certainties are crumbling and new alliances are being forged. The future trajectory of this partnership remains uncertain. Will it solidify into a lasting alliance, reshaping the geopolitical landscape for decades to come? Or will it prove to be a marriage of convenience, destined to unravel under the weight of its own contradictions? The answers to these questions will have profound consequences for us all.